At the beginning of 2020, all of our ministry came to a screeching halt when we were ordered by the state to close our doors. The pandemic kept spreading, keeping us from meeting and engaging.
But the Church of Christ cannot be kept down, not even by COVID-19. We're still here, and with God's help, we can overcome. God is still with us. God will never leave us, nor forsake us. We do not have to be afraid.
Locked down in our houses, we started to do what numerous churches are doing, digital worship. We also continue to share and fellowship via Zoom. We started a digital support group and checked in with each other's joys and concerns. We kept each other in prayer.
Realizing the growing food insecurity in Santa Barbara, we decided enthusiastically to give to the local food bank. It started with a one-time gift of $1,000 when they needed a new truck, and we have supported them ever since. We are also supporting Food Not Bombs in Isla Vista, an organization that supports food insecure students and the houseless.
The houseless community especially needs our help during the pandemic. So we actually came up with a plan, a new program, to pay our houseless friends for work done around the church garden. The first project is going to be moving and expanding the compost bins.
We were also able to hire a garden coordinator, Kai de Guzman, as well as a garden education and outreach coordinator, Noemi Carranza.
As our brand new garden coordinator director, what are some of your thoughts for the future work in the garden and some of your dreams?
Well, basically, what I see the garden being for at least Isla Vista as a community, it on one hand it represents really the kind of physical support of the community, in that we are supplying them with food. We're supplying them with this space to kind of not so much gather right now because of like the global pandemic, but it's a place for them to come and be like, okay, like this is a place that cares about me. And within that same vein, I think while it does supply food, it also provides a sort of almost physical representation of what the church stands for. And that is like going out and helping others, giving back to community. And that's something I kind of resonate with very heavily. That's how I've been brought up. I've kind of been within this mindset of like the way, like my faith is so heavily intertwined with service towards like my community. And I find that the garden is like a perfect manifestation of that. And it is like, you just see it and you're like, oh, like this institution, this place, this community, it cares about everyone that's around.
COVID-19 couldn't stop us from celebrating our God, our faith, and our church family. During our Zoom gatherings, we had numerous guest speakers. 5 of our students, Lexi, Andrew, Annie, Sheila, and Phoebe, inspired us. And 3 of our church leaders gave us inspirational guidance.
We also had 2 special events which attracted bigger audiences, even international guests. Clyde at Overturf helped us understand the true gospel of love and spirituality. Hall of Fame musician and artist Chaz DePaulo shared honestly about his struggles with addiction and mental health and how with God's help he was able to overcome.
And we still commemorated our holy days. We celebrated Holy Week together with St. Mark and First Church, and we even had a wedding.
We also had a graduation party with 12 of our students. It was almost like we were there with them, blessing them. We were even able to give them a gift thanks to Amazon gift cards.
And we even celebrated World Communion Sunday with thousands of other fellow believers in Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Whoever said virtual communion is impossible was just plain wrong. With God, all things are possible.
I think the reason University UMC is not only still here, but is going strong speaks to the power of the Spirit of God working. Even this dangerous once-in-a-century pandemic cannot stop God or God's people, and it is also a testimony to God's faithfulness.
That gives all of us hope that we can overcome these dark days. We shall overcome, and we will continue to be in this community of Isla Vista, California.
As a church, as a people of God,
To inspire faith,
to
to
serve,
serve,
to fight for justice, to worship God, and to support each other.